What is the defense supposed to do when you can dunk on them at any moment? You can speed boost. You are a tall, long wingspan, ball handling build that gets pro dribble moves. And on top of all of that, at any moment, you can just do a little spin back to the 3-point line, pull up, and green it. What is the defense supposed to do with that? Ladies and gentlemen, can I just say thank you? Because you guys are absolutely amazing, man. The support this first month of 2K21 is just more than I could ever ask for. So I just want to say I love y'all, man. The love y'all show on every video is just amazing. Now today, I got a new build. 99 overall, maxed out the badges. I've been in my career like crazy. So could you please just drop me a like on the video, man? If you guys want me to show you how to create this build, 25,000 likes on this video and I will drop it for you guys. But today I have my Miami Heat LeBron James version. This is like the 2013 LeBron that shot like 40% from 3 that year. And he was just a knockdown shooter, just unstoppable that year. And well, as you can see, you get contact dunks on this build. You get contact dunks, so at any moment, takeover, no takeover, doesn't matter. You could throw it down on anybody. Now, you see the shooting, 82 mid-range and an 83 pointer. The shooting is there. The shooting is there, much better than my other, typical playmaking and finishing LeBron James build that I usually make, that I made to start this year off. But, I always end up kind of making this version of the build too, so that, if the defense just really wants to play back at any moment, you could just pull up from 3 and knock it down. And the last thing I wanted on this build was the 80 ball handling, because as you guys know, the recent patch 2 or patch 3, whatever you want to call it, everyone's calling it something different, made it so you get pro dribble moves at 80 ball handling. Then you see the defense. The only thing I would say, probably should have went with block for LeBron, but in terms of 2K, I think steal is more valuable because it helps you play passing lanes, which is very important. But as I was saying, the 3 things I wanted on this build was contact dunks, at least an 83 pointer, and an 80 ball handling for pro dribble moves. And I have all 3 of those things, so I went as tall and as long of arms as possible while still meeting those attribute requirements that I was looking for: the 85 driving dunk, the 83 pointer, and the 80 ball handling, man. But as I said, appreciate all the love recently. We're going to hop into some gameplay now so you can actually see what this build is capable of. But as I said, I appreciate all the love recently, man. The start of 2K21 has been amazing. We got next gen in about a month, and we are going to keep grinding to 1 million subs, man. So if you haven't subscribed already, think about hitting that sub button, man. We're pretty chill over here. We talk basketball, we talk 2K, and we always have a good time. But let's get into some gameplay. All right, y'all, so let's hop into some gameplay. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, every game, we're basically playing the same damn lineup, because this is 2K21, and that's what it's become. You guys know what I'm talking about. The guards are always on a playmaking shot creator, and then the centers are just on an inside center, whether it's a glass lock, glass finisher, paint beast, whatever you want to call it. It's on an inside center with a play shot, and they just run left and right. They do the Curry behind the back over and over and over again, and then probably shoot a white fade, and it goes in. That's what 2K21 has become. I try to get like unique gameplays, but honestly, it's like every game, no matter if the players are different players, the same players, they got the same builds and they play the same play style. So it's like, it's almost rinse and repeat, but we're not doing that today. We're ISOing on this build, on our Miami LeBron James build. We are ISOing. I got my boy Stumpy spotting up for me, and that's what it's going to be. Listen, it's not the meta. It's not the most effective way to play, but at least it's something different for y'all to look at. You know what I mean? But check this out. While y'all enjoy the gameplay and see what we're doing with this new build, I want to ask y'all something down in the comments, for real. Because a lot of people think Miami LeBron, those 4 years in Miami were when he was at his best. Now, some people say the Cleveland LeBron was better. And now I'm starting to hear people saying the Lakers LeBron is the best LeBron. Saying that, I know it sounds crazy, but what they're saying is he's not at his physical peak, but he's at his mental peak, meaning like he understands the game better than ever. I mean, if you guys watched the game last night, did you see how he just dissected that zone defense that the Heat tried to play, man? I mean, he just surgical precision, 0 turnovers, 33 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists. Just, we almost take it for granted sometimes at this point how good this guy is. And like I said, is this the best he's ever been? Is it Miami LeBron when, like, you could say he was at his athletic peak? Was it the second run in Cleveland, when they came back against the Warriors from down 3-1? Do you think that was the best LeBron? Or, like I said, there's people trying to make the argument now that LA LeBron is the best one just because of how smart he is and how much he controls the game. I'm not even going to give my opinion. I just want to see what y'all say in the comments, and we'll talk about it later on, maybe over on Twitch when I'm streaming or whatever. But also, by the way, appreciate y'all boys coming through on the Twitch streams. The Twitch streams have been absolutely crazy, man. The numbers that we're pulling for only being over there for like 2 weeks is crazy, bro. I appreciate it. Like I said, the love and support y'all been showing is crazy. So check this out. This build on the twos, all right? I'm gonna give my honest feedback. These are my first couple games playing on this build. I literally got on this morning. I finally hit 99 on this build, which I'm gonna tell you right now. If you're trying to play on this build before it hits 99, it's going to be garbage because before you hit 99, you don't have contact dunks. You got like a mid-70s three-pointer, and you don't get pro dribble moves. You have to hit 99. That's how I made it. I specifically made this build for 99 overall. So I got, 80 ball handling right at 99. I got 80 three-pointer right at 99, etc., etc. So I had played Park on the build before I hit 99. I'm going to tell you right now, it was a struggle. I basically had to spot up in the corner, and I'm at the mercy of my guard, you know what I mean? So I'm basically just trying to catch lobs, maybe shoot a couple corner threes. It wasn't really what I was looking to do on the build. So then I hit 99 in my career last night, and then I got on this morning. I was like, let's go to the twos, and let me see what this build is actually capable of. Now, it's actually pretty damn good at 99 overall, but the one thing I noticed, and I know in the recent patch they said they made dribbling slower, but I just felt like for a build with over 90 speed and 80 ball handling, pro dribble moves, I didn't feel as explosive off the dribble as I thought I would. It was like I had to get a little bit of takeover before my player started moving how I, kind of how I expected him to. So that's one thing if you do want to make this build to look out for. As you see, we start this game off, we're down 10-5. But once I start to get a little bit of takeover, then I start to really feel like unguardable, because now it's like, if they play back, I can shoot the three. As you saw, I ended off last game with a nice little spin back, pull up green. But I need to feel that explosiveness off the dribble so that, one, I could get to the basket like I prefer to, but also if I want to shoot the three, it's going to be wide open. If they get a little bit of a contest on me with this year, an 83 pointer shooting contested threes is just not going to cut it. Last year I feel like, even with last year I saw 50 and 63 pointers making like 30-40% contesteds. This year, even if you're wide open with a 70 to 83 pointer, low key, I'm not gonna lie, it seems kind of inconsistent. It's like unless you are like a 90 plus rated three ball, you are not gonna be just straight knockdown from three, even if you're wide open. Never mind if you're shooting contested. So my point is, I was really looking forward to having that explosive dribbling so that I'd be able to create wide open threes or get to the basket like this, but it just felt like I needed to get some takeover before I felt super explosive. Now, maybe it was just I only played like 3 or 4 games, so maybe it was just those 3 or 4 games. I wasn't, quite used to the dribbling or the timing of trying to speed boost out of moves. I'm not really sure, but overall assessment of this build, it's fun, it's different. That's my big thing. When I get on 2K, it needs to be different. It needs to be fun for me. Otherwise, I'm gonna get bored and I'm gonna want to get off. If I just run play shot and paint beast all day long on the twos, we're doing the same thing every single game over and over. It's just not gonna be fun. I'm gonna get bored very quickly. This build is different. I can shoot the three. I can handle the ball. I could play off ball if I need to on the threes. I could be the dude who, spots up off ball. I cut, I get the ball sometimes as like a secondary ball handler. I could ISO on the twos. I could, I just feel like I'm versatile. I could play different roles all the time. I get the pro dribble moves. I could shoot the three, contact dunks. It's a unique build for sure. Check this out. Spin, cross, step back, crossover, step back again, pull up, knock it down. If they're playing back, if they're playing up, we could cook them, get to the basket, dunk on the help defender. It's something different for sure. And that's really what I was looking for in terms of this build. I didn't want it to be the same as, what everybody else was running on this game. I was like, you know what? Even if I'm at a little bit of a disadvantage, I'm trying to enjoy myself and play on something different. Now, one thing I want to say, next gen coming out soon. I really hope 2K sees what happened with this game and tries to make the adjustment for next gen. What I mean by that is we need a new player builder system, like completely revamp it. This is basically 2K20 player builder system with just few altercations. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the few changes they made kind of made it so that you had to pick the same build as everyone else. Otherwise, you're at a huge disadvantage. I feel like last year you saw a much bigger variety of builds. So what I would like to see on next gen, and listen, they don't take my suggestions, but I'm gonna give it anyways to you guys at least. But I'm hoping for next gen, they completely change and revamp and redo the player builder system so that we could see a more variety of good just good effective builds at the top level, because you have to realize majority of players when they get on 2K, they're going to make the most meta build possible because they want to win. Not a lot of people want to play at a disadvantage. Whatever the most effective, easiest way to win is, that's what people are going to choose. Majority of people are going to choose. So I'm hoping next gen, revamp the builder, make it so that there's a ton of options for good, effective builds, and that's gonna make the game seem a lot more fun to a lot more people, man. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.